Hi, everybody. Welcome, and welcome. Special welcome to a YouTube friend of mine that I've known for a few years from Saudi Arabia. Hello, Zubair. I've never had to say his name out loud. Zubair.
Saudi Arabia. What time is it in Saudi Arabia?
Oh yeah, if he's still in here, tell us what time it is there. And then Designs by CADPRO is a valued channel member, and so is Gracie Shack, who's on the panel. They're both in here, and their links are down below in the description box. Shout outs to Gracie Shack and Designs by CADPRO, who's a wonderful art channel, and Gracie Shack is building up her channel again, which will be another wonderful art channel when she gets videos.
Thank you, Diana. Hello, Goswina.
Hello, Goswina.
Hello, Goswina. And Grayscale stepped out to walk his dog.
Oh, okay.
And Goswina comes to us from the Netherlands.
I caught the last few minutes of him doing his flower.
Hello, Tony.
Yeah, and I think Tony stepped out to walk his dog, unless he came back already.
Yeah. Oh, it's popping like crazy.
Oh, I think Grayscale's back already.
Yes.
Hello, Jayden. Jayden Suh28 is another value channel member. His link is down below. Shout out to Jayden Suh28, who loves to share his music TikTok videos and do community live streams, building community live streams. His link is down below.
Now I'm showing my age here, guys. What in the heck is TikTok? I
don't know TikTok that well. I'm sorry.
It's because I'm in with the in crowd, trendy young in crowd. I know.
Yes. Oh, that's why I
don't can tell us.
I thought it's a social media platform where they do exactly the same as what we do.
But do they tend to share more music on it or something?
It's a bit more music orientated, yeah, but there's lots of things on it.
Okay.
Oh, lots of things. Hi, Chrissy Camisart. Welcome.
Although it is very much music-y orientated.
Hello, Chrissy.
And it really is for a younger crowd. Is that right?
Oh yeah, but I think I have heard rumors that Microsoft's supposed to be buying it.
Oh, there is some rumors going around about who the next owner is going to be. That's right.
Can I show you Ian Friday's mug this week? That's my Diana. That's my little chicken cup there. Isn't that cute?
I can't find my brushes, guys.
A chicken. It's a chicken mug.
It's a little chicken on a mug. Yeah.
That you just bought.
No, I've had this for years. I've had this back 20 years.
You've had that 20 years?
Yes.
Awesome. Web Light Dreams. Hello from the she comes to us from a group that I'm in, the Art Addicts Alliance. Hi, Web Light Dreams.
That sounds like a cool thing.
It's nice when I can find my brushes.
It's all Mr. Jackson.
I'm just not organised today. I was here really early and I forgot to get my brushes out.
Do you know what, Mr. Jackson? I took on board exactly what you recommended with my art supplies, and I put a mixture of professional watercolours on my art table, all ready to have when I'm, you know, like when you're in teacher mode and you need, you know, you need everything there and then, and all my brushes are in one place. Got a drawing board on the table. I've got the paper stored nicely. It's all looking very nice. I might do a video actually. That'd be a good idea.
Organised. How I set up my video.
Yeah, so glad you made it, Web Light Dreams.
Oh, hello. I remember Web
Light Dreams.
That's an awesome name.
Yeah.
Cool. What do they do? Web Light Dreams.
Oh,
hello, Chrissy.
I believe a lot of illustration, but if Web Light Dreams, if you'd like to go ahead and tell us what your channel's about in the chat, go ahead. But I believe you do a lot of illustration.
Thank you, Catherine.
Can anybody else tell us what TikTok? I mean, does anybody else do TikTok?
No, I don't even know what it is. Well, I do now.
We are what's called what do they call them now?
What are you trying to think of another word for old?
No, there's a word that they use for us oldie people.
Older people.
Not
old
millennials. They're millennials. We
Millennials.
no, we're not millennials.
Millennials.
Baby boomers.
We're boomers, aren't we?
I didn't know if Ian was a boomer or not.
No, I'm not quite a boomer.
And no, I don't know if Gracie is. Gracie's younger than Ian.
She is.
I'm 42, so
I know. So I'm not sure what generation Gracie is. She has to look it up.
I think she's same generation as me, Generation X.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see. Right.
We get the cool word.
Right.
Generation X.
Do art painting, art hall. Here's what Web Like Dreams you were asking, Gracie. She says she does. She does. Well, she says she does. We know she does art paintings, art hauls, unboxings, and product reviews.
Oh, awesome! I love unboxing. And
hi, Zigzag.
Zigzag, handy.
Can't find me dabber. Where's my dabber rag?
Hello, Chrissy Cambersart. I really liked your little mouse. Did you? Here's a question for Chrissy. Chrissy, did you name your little mouse yesterday? I think I might have missed the.
Mona named it.
Was it Gus? I think she might have named it.
Gus the mouse. Gus the mouse.
Oh, that's cute. I like that name. That's a good name for a mouse. You're welcome, Chrissy. I watched the whole thing. I was just a bit tired last night, but I left you on. And I was listening, and I actually, all the art channels,
John Quinn.
The communities are really, really nice, aren't they? The art, the YouTube art communities.
Hi, John Quinn.
Hello, John Quinn. Mr.
So
Quinn.
we're not far off.
Starting, yeah.
Getting ready. I think I'm.
What is it that? What's Chrissy say? Crack on.
No, Cracoon. But she didn't say it in a Scottish voice like that.
No.
I think it should be said in a Scottish voice because it sounds better. Cracoon. Anyway, there you go. Oh, Scottish people have been. You gotta take our language.
Yeah.
Paul hasn't joined us yet. We don't know where he is. I gave him the link. I haven't heard from him all day long. Designed by CADPRO. I don't know. He might be joining us later. We don't know. I haven't heard from him.
Just to keep you all in the loop and everything and what have you, in the loop. Paul has received his Oxos. We don't know whether he's had any of them yet. He may be ill in hospital. We just don't know.
I bet he's used them already.
We just don't know.
I mean, used some of them.
I sent 90. 90.
Wow.
90.
Seriously?
Right. So not boxes. 90 cubes.
90 cubes.
Oh, I was gonna say.
It's still hefty weight, I can assure you.
I was gonna say that's gonna. Yeah. Wow. Wow. So, that's going to keep him going for a while.
So if Paul needs any Oxos, it's your turn next time, Gracie.
Yeah.
And you'll be getting them £2 ones, like I did.
How long is that going to last for? 90 Oxo cubes?
Well, in America, they have these big soirees. Barbecues and that, and if they've got some nice gravy, that'll be gone in less than an hour.
Yeah.
But one of those soirees.
Yeah. Oh, I love the old word. I like all the old words. Soiree.
Yeah, soiree. Nice French word.
Oh, here we go, Fran.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. What?
France.
Well, I lived in France for a year and a half, so I know quite a few words. Soiree. Soiree means evening. Soiree, but it's also, but it means like an event, of course, like an evening event.
That's what it means. An evening event. Soiree.
Soiree. Yeah. And it actually
Which comes from the word soir, which means evening.
It's kind of spelt the way it sounds as well, which is quite good because that helps you spell it.
Yes.
Yes, perfect. French accent, Mr. Jackson.
Soiree. I hate that the guttural R instead of the rolling R in the Spanish. I like the rolling R of Spanish better.
Me too, actually. Yeah.
Well, it depends where you are. If you're in southern France, near borders of Spain, they might actually say it like that.
Right. If they're bordering Spain, that's true.
Oh, they probably do.
But
how did you come up with the idea for the cat then, Mr. Jackson? Because that's a really cool idea.
Well, I've had this picture for a while, and I thought, when will be a good time to use it? And today is a good time.
Is it? It's really. I love the way that front right paw's just kind of up a little bit. That's really nice.
He's treading carefully because he's walking along an arbor wall, which is fairly. You know, I mean, cats are good at walking along thin things, but you still got to be careful. So here we go. We've got a cat, if you can, and then there's some birds because it's an arbor, and the backdrop is the arbor buildings in the background, but they're all going to be very, very abstract. You know, very soft focus. So that we can zoom in on the cat.
Nice. What colour is the cat going to be?
It looks like one of them. I'm not right sure about what cats are what. I think it's a tortoise.
Oh, I know the one. Yeah.
It's got lots of striping in it.
I like
it's grey, brown, black.
There's a cat that
calico. Usually they call that calico.
Is it?
Yes, calico. Yes.
So what's a tortoise? And
I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that for the name of a cat, for the kind of cat.
I think it's called tortoise. No, I don't know.
Oh, hi, One Mighty R, and hello, Madonna.
Does anybody in the chat know?
Are we all present and ready to go?
I think
so.
Right, so let's have a look then. Today, Gracie.
Today, it sounds like M&S again, Mr. Jackson. Marks and Spencer's.
I really should be a project leader at their main facility, shouldn't I? Really.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Chrissy's got an answer. Thank you, Chrissy. Tortoise shell.
Tortoise shell.
Well, I've only heard that in relation to a turtle.
Yes, thank you, Chrissy.
It's like a patination that's like a tortoise shell.
Oh, okay.
And it's on a cat. But I don't know which one's which. But anyway, this one's like grey and black.
Yeah. Stripes. Okay, that's cool. They're good colours.
So, right, Gracie, are you going to do your job?
I'm doing my job. Oh, what brand of paper and paints are you using this evening, please?
Today? I am using IamTraciLeee 300 grams, 140 pound, cold press, watercolor.
Excellent.
And it's not this.
I
would have liked to have used rough on it, but I feel that might not
cold press,
work that might not work very well on the cat. It'll look lovely. Rough would look lovely for the background, but because that's slightly detailed, the cat, it might not look as good. So I've gone for not, which is the middle one.
Yeah.
And it would have been better if it were smooth. You'd get loads of detail in that, but I'm not really going for a hyper detailed cat. So, but that will be later on in the painting process. So that's the paper. Today, let's have a look, see what I'm using, because I've got to. I am using my Shannon.
Yay, Shannon.
Shannon watercolors. Why not?
And CADPRO says, great sketch, Ian.
Thank you, Cad.
And the Grayscale says you should have had some Jaffa cakes should have had a shipment come for your birthday, Gracie. Yes, I know.
A shipment of Jaffa cakes. Do you know what? For the first time in our local store today, I went in to get some basics like bread and milk, and for the first time since lockdown, there were a packet of Jaffa cakes in there, and I didn't get them.
Oh wow, that's cool.
I didn't get them.
And you didn't get them.
I didn't get them.
Why? Because you've OD'd on them?
Probably, yeah. I just thought that there's a time and a place for Jaffa cakes, and it's not now.
Oh my god, that's funny. Did you OD on Jaffa cakes?
I wonder if anybody ever has actually OD'd on eating way too many Jaffa cakes. I'll tell you a little story.
Oh, here we go. I like stories.
When I were a kid, I was about 7 or 8 years old, and I got a boat. As you do, you get loads of Easter eggs, don't you?
Oh yeah.
And I thought it was my mission to eat them all in one day. And I did all that chocolate, absolutely every one of the eggs that I got, and all the chocolate. And I was severely ill for the rest of the week.
Oh my god.
Oh, we have someone saying hello to you, Ian. One Mighty R saying hello to you.
Hello, One Mighty R. That is, you got such cool names in chat, haven't we?
I know. There's who just not creative enough to be able to create a pseudonym for ourselves.
I'm hopeless with names.
Well, you've got Gracie Shack.
Well, it's all right. I tell you what, it's a good job that I'm not a parent, because my child will go nameless for ages, because I'll be like, what do I call? Because there's so many names.
What you do is you just give it a number. Give it a number until it's time, and then when it's old enough to like make a conscious decision, you can ask it. Say, well, what would you like to be called? And then it's not your problem then. And then later on in life, when they come to you and they say, Mother, why did you call me Pomfleswaits?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, then they can't blame you then, can they? Yeah.
Or Frank Zappa named his daughter Moon Unit 2.
Oh, who did?
Frank Zappa.
Moon Unit 2.
He named his daughter Moon Unit 2.
He was a bit weird though, Frank Zappa.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, that kind of, yeah.
Right,
so I can tell you one thing, because you know how much Gracie loves Mr. Bono, that all of his kids have got pretty relatively sensible names for rock star, for rock star kids. You know,
they have a little bit.
They've all got quite sensible.
Normal.
Yeah.
And saying that these days, there's even normal people's kids have slightly weird names, don't they?
True. Yeah.
You don't go for the classic Samantha or Sarah or it's got to be like Moonbeam Starchild, hasn't it? Or
that's right.
Vermilion Cream Cake or I don't know.
I worked in a school for 25. Worked in a school district for 25 years, where most everybody had unique first names. A lot of times their last names were common, but very unique first names. And it was like, oh my goodness, how can I had to keep written seating charts so I could keep track. Well, that was one reason why I kept seating charts.
Well, didn't your little kiddies have little like name tags on there?
Yeah, that's too much trouble. That's too much trouble. Seating charts worked pretty well enough.
You're a creative art person.
No. Seating charts worked well enough. That's what most teachers who were specialists did.
When we went to school, first thing we did, first day, we all made
yes, in the first week or so.
His own little badge that said, "My name is Ian."
And that's not a good one. I only see them once a week.
EAN. They said to me, "Ian, that's not how you spell your name."
Yeah.
All right. How do I spell my name? Everybody else has got a normal name, and I've got a name that sounds like E, but I don't even know what English language is yet. And that's why for me, going to school went downhill.
Yeah.
From first game.
Yeah, first day. That's not a good first day.
I didn't spell my name right.
Yeah.
Hello, John T. Cash. Haven't seen you in a while. Hello, Mrs. Carter.
Mrs. Carter and
Carter, maybe new to our live stream here. Our regularly scheduled Friday live stream with a live watercolor painting. Nice to see you, Mrs. Carter and John T. Cash.
Yay for watercolors. Go team watercolor.
Yay.
Yeah.
Mrs. Carter asked, how is everyone?
They're doing good.
I'm good today. I'm on a creative art eye, which is always nice.
Yeah, me too. I've done a fair bit of painting, Mr. Jackson, these last 3 days. I've made a conscious effort.
What have you been using?
What have I
bone to pick with you, young lady.
Sorry, what now?
I've got a bone to pick with you, young lady.
What did I do now?
What did you do?
Oh, you mean the Royal and Nickel watercolors?
What did I tell you about only having 2 or 3 palettes?
What
Keep
now?
the palette simple.
Oh, keep the palette simple. Yeah.
Now, I'm using this brush today because it's like a mop brush.
I was just about to say that a mop.
It's a graduate brush by Dale Aroni, and they're really cheap, these, but they are actually quite good.
Yeah, they're not bad.
It's a local wash brush, but it's got an awful lot of control.
That's nice. I haven't got that particular. I've got my liner one, and then I've got my flat brush. I've got one right here, the flat brush, 1 inch.
Right.
And then I've got a liner from, what is it, Dana Rowney? Yeah, they're good. And you can buy them 1 by 1 as well, can't you? That's how I've been.
More often than not, you can buy most brushes 1 by 1, but yeah. The good thing about these Dale Aronis is when you go into a shop to buy them, there's a great big stand of them, and more often than not, they're about £2.50.
Yes, yeah.
Per brush. Every brush is £2.50. Something like that, anyway. Yeah. And you can really, they're not bad either. They're not cheap rubbish. They're fairly good brushes. And if you're just starting out on your creative journey, it's a good place to start.
Yeah, or I know you're not keen on their paints, but the Royal and Nickel watercolor brushes I find quite good, like the Zen brushes.
Oh yeah, I mean their brushes are really good actually. Royal and Langnickel in America.
And the Aqualon, I've got the Aqualon are very affordable. I've got is it the Wisp one? You know, the one for fur and
I'm not right sure.
I think it's called the Wisp brushes. Aqualon Wisp. They're very good.
Aqualon,
yeah.
Right.
And they've got a nice handle on the top where you can like scrape in texture in things like rocks.
All right, is that their brand that does that? I've often wondered which one.
Yeah.
I know there's 1 or 2 brands who have that scrapey tool at the end.
Oh yeah, there's quite a few brands I think that have that. It's quite a nice, quite a nice addition on the brush.
What I'm doing is I'm just wetting the area that I want to work on now, because this is going to be very, very abstract in its expression.
And what was the name colour of that? Is it blue grey colour?
I'm not right sure what this is.
Yeah, that does look like bluish grey.
What?
Is that burnt sienna?
Yeah, it does come up. This one is a sienna, yes.
Yeah. See, I'm getting to grips with my colours now. Yeah.
So I'm getting a burnt sienna, and I'm getting a little bit of yellow ochre now. I'm gonna.
Yeah, ochre is such a nice, mustardy type yellow. Yeah, like a mustard.
Believe it or not, it's dibbing and dabbing. Dibbing and dabbing. Dipping and dabbing.
Dipping and dabbing. That sounds like a Bob Ross-ism. Dipping and a dabbing.
Oh, look. It's a dip and a dab. I'm getting as quiet as Bob Ross.
Getting excited, yeah. Yeah.
So, what we're doing is we're just getting a very soft
edges.
Yeah, lots of. Oh, look at that. Oh.
I just love watching it flow. I like it doing its, let it do its thing, watercolor.
That's the really nice thing about doing this. It's just map out the area that you want to paint and just let it do its thing.
Yeah.
It won't go any far. Wherever you put the water, it will not go any farther.
Yeah.
That's it. Unless you brush over it.
Yeah, watercolor paint will only travel where it's wet.
Where water is.
Yeah, that's right.
So so if you're wanting to learn control of watercolor, always take that fact into mind.
Yeah, and then that way, instead of fighting against it, which is what a lot of people tend to do, isn't it?
They try and control it too much, and you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Because that then spoils the painting and the essence of the artwork itself.
That's where I look at it. Yeah. Would you call that blocking in? Would one call that blocking in now?
Yeah. Well, the first layer in it's like most painting equipment. It has a name for every layer. Like oil has a beginning layer. This is what watercolor is called blocking in.
Blocking in. Yeah.
Getting rid of the white paper really, and getting some atmospheric undertones in there. And then your next layer after that, once it's dried, is where you start to carve out the shapes.
Yeah.
Slightly darker. And then after that, you go on to your detailing.
Yeah.
If you really need to.
Did you have a reference picture for this, or is this kind of...
I have got a reference picture for this, yeah.
Oh, that would be interesting to see that.
So if anybody wants it, they just need to contact me and I'll let them have it.
Yeah, so One Mighty R is he just wrote his own comic book and he's gonna be illustrating it next.
Cool.
Oh, very good.
Wow, that's very cool.
What kind of style are you doing that? One Mighty R. Are you going for a manga feel, or are you going to be doing your style in a, like a more Western style? Comic book feel.
I'll wait for him to answer. I'm not sure.
That's very cool. Yeah, we tend to use...
And Designs by CADPRO has been invited to do a mural for the outside of a gallery in the town where he lives in, and and he's tentatively might take the job or not, but he's concerned about like what the topic for his mural might be. So right now during this stream, he's actually said he apologized. He's researching a little bit of the history of his town and things.
Right. That sounds cool, Capra.
Yeah, and you have to be careful because some of the things, I mean, art can be a very complicated topic sometimes, where we're going to deeply felt emotion. Like, for example, recently with some statues, for example, people felt resentment towards certain statues. Should they be up?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you can't please everybody.
That's true.
And then also a lot of times a mural has to be approved by different people on a committee or something.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
It offends a reasonable number of people for the same reason, then regardless whether I think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, it didn't ought to be up there, did it?
No.
No, because it's offensive to people.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Okay, bye, one mighty R.
Popular art.
I don't know if he answered the question. What did he say? You asked him what style of comic.
I don't think. I don't see a comment.
Yeah, I don't think. Maybe he didn't hear the question, but anyway, he has to go now. Bye, one mighty R.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us.
Happy Friday. Happy Ian Friday. I might have to get one of those mop brushes, Mr. Jackson, because I've only got.
I believe Range do them. I think that's where I got mine from. The Range.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know.
Yeah, CADPRO says the town council has to approve it.
I was going to say, I thought they would.
Well, at the end of the day, when you're taking a commission on, you need to have full understanding of what it is that you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Because if you do it and you don't get the right vibe,
Mm-hmm.
and the right feel, it won't look good on you. But clients don't always express themselves accurately.
Well, yeah, that's why you need to see revision. It's different. You have to see it visually, and people can see what you're talking about.
That's it. I mean, it's a nightmare doing stuff like that. I mean, I'm a sign writer. I've done all sorts of stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
We did get an answer for maybe two people possibly heard his answer of what kind of comic style he's doing. They said it's a combination of American and manga.
American manga style and manga.
Yeah.
I find proper Japanese manga very hard.
Yeah.
I'm not keyed into it enough, maybe.
I think that's my trouble too, because
I'm much closer aligned to what you would call Western-based manga. I can draw that and stuff like Disney-based caricature. But it's not one of them areas that I spend a lot of time doing, to be honest with you.
No.
So.
CADPRO says I have to sketch and Photoshop at first.
Right. But has the client actually told you exactly what it is that you're doing? Or have you got to come up with your own concept of what the town is? And
that'd be quite hard. I think that'd be quite hard to do.
I mean, things like that. Somebody could come to me, a client, say, "I want you to do some artwork that depicts our area," and I might think, "Oh, wow, yeah, it means this, this, and this." Do the artwork, go back to them, and they go, "Why does that represent?"
Yeah, that's right.
So for me, with something that's a commission, they have to fully. I'd want like a written statement of exactly what they want representing.
Yeah.
Well, CADPRO says not really. It's a little of my own. So.
Okay. Wow.
So the absolutely happy. I mean, me personally, I won't be happy about doing it, and we have some clarification from local authorities that will be okay. I do a preliminary and put it in front of the authorities and say, look, this is what we're planning. And then once you've got the preliminary done, then write up some document that says, yeah, this is what we're going for. And the local authorities are rubber stamping it.
Yeah.
Right.
So I wouldn't go any farther forward with it until authorities have given you a rubber
Yeah, you just do a tentative thing with the ideas so you can get the ideas nailed down.
Yeah. We have 9 thumbs up and 12 wonderful people watching. Just thought I'd give you.
Thank you for the thumbs up and the people watching. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
So up here we've got the arbor wall, and I'm deliberately leaving areas white. So I wonder where Paul is.
I wondered that.
Oh, it looks like he saw the link. The link.
I can have a look on my.
Yeah, for some reason he can't join us, or maybe he'll join us later.
Maybe. Hello, Paul, if you're watching.
Yes.
Now then, I need to get back into chat again.
I know 1 or 2 people over in USA in areas where it's been extremely hot. Had their internet interfered with.
It says he's active now. I'm gonna ask him if he'll be joining us.
It is kind of quiet actually, because normally it's popping, isn't it? Chat normally on a Friday. It's sort of.
Well, it's good we're not talking over each other.
Well, that's it. I've tried to stay on art topics as well, haven't I, Mr. Jackson?
You have. You've been very good.
Thank you. Thank you. No Jack Daniels tonight. No.
So it's starting to get light enough that now, so that I can start getting another coat of paint on.
Do you remember our white lemonade, Mr. Jackson?
Oh, white lemonade.
That's what I'm drinking right now.
Is that what you're drinking? I didn't know they still made that.
Amazon.com. It's co.uk.
Really?
Yeah, seriously.
Everything on Amazon.
It was about 24 cans.
24?
24 cans. It's awesome. For about
24 cans of what?
Our white
lemonade.
Absolutely brilliant lemonade.
Ain't that an American product?
I don't know actually. I don't know if I.
Might be wrong.
That's a good question. I don't know.
What's the question?
I'm going to do a very dry brush here.
If our white lemonade is an American company or a British company, I don't know.
I have not heard of it, but I'm not the last say on that.
It's all right. I'll Google it tomorrow. Isn't there supposed to be a hurricane in America on Monday? I seem to have heard on a live stream somebody say, "Oh, there's going to be 2 hurricanes on Monday in America somewhere."
Well, hitting Florida. Well, I haven't heard them being hurricanes. I've heard whatever is going to be hitting first is a tropical storm, but that changes so rapidly that if you heard something later than what I've heard today, maybe it has turned into a hurricane by now.
Oh wow, that must be so scary. That very scary.
Yeah, I would not like to live somewhere where they get a lot of hurricanes.
No, me neither. Yeah, I seem to recall hearing it, but
this part of the arbor wall here, light's coming from this direction. So
where are we looking, Mr. Jackson? Oh, I see.
It curves round here.
Yeah.
It's going to have a lot more light in it than what this bit, which is facing us directly. Because light's coming from this direction, and it's curving round, so it's going to be lighter. This. So what I'm going to do here is, if I can get some paint on the thing.
Yeah. I like the sky too. I like how you did that sky. That was really nice.
Do a bit of an under paint and try and preserve that. It's important that I preserve that white there. So I'm just being very, very careful about that.
I've taken a picture, and I'll share it tomorrow if I haven't already, of some really fluffy clouds that I took in May.
Right.
And And apart from using the kitchen roll or the tissue technique for watercolor, I'm just trying to wonder how you can paint them apart from that. I mean,
well, rather than try and directly think more abstractly.
Yeah.
And don't try and copy the exact. You know, put pressure down on your what they call it, on your paper and blob down on it, blob 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 blob.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get what
if you've got enough, and it'll create like a fluffiness.
Yeah, because they
don't try and paint clouds and make paint every little bit of.
Well, this is it. That's what I was struggling with. Yeah,
it will never ever work. That
I kept doing that, like fiddling with it, and kind of, and it just looked.
The less fiddling you do, we just think they're miles up in air, they're miles away from you. You're not going to be hyper detailed.
True. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Jackson.
It's unusual for clouds just to be an individual subject as well. So it might be good that you get something in context against it, even if it's a silhouette of a building.
Yeah. Oh, I like silhouettes. They're nice to paint.
A silhouette of a roof of a building with some chimneys, and then you can put the cloud up above it.
That would be cool, actually. Mr. Unigon's just entered the chat.
Hello, Mistake.
And Chrissy says that our white lemonade is Britvic PLC.
Oh, is it? All right. So I assume that's British then.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Thanks, Chrissy. I thought it might be Britvic, but I couldn't.
Well, with adverts, it always came over as being a little bit American, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
Oh, because it were an American guy who sung the song. Oh,
yeah, that's the song. Yeah,
they're almost like Elvis.
Oh, white lemonade. Copyright.
We'll have Britvic.
Tapping on your door. Here's copyright notice. Guswina says, "I love the subject you are making." Thank you.
Thank you, Guswina. We'd have a go today. Why not?
Hey, do you know what? We've done a cracking job today of not talking over each other. Yay!
Yeah, I think we've gotten better at it over time.
Well, it took us a year to do it, but come on.
Yeah, that's about right.
Oh, hi, Mr. Unigon.
Mystic says, "Yay! Ian is painting a cat."
Yeah.
Yay! Can you actually see that? You should be able to see the cat now. Actually, I don't know if he's a little bit podgy though. Do you think he's a podgy cat?
Well, he's probably had a lot of fish, with it living near the harbour.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't exactly look like Trimmish cat on planet on the actual reference image, but I don't know if I didn't want to make it look like some sort of beast of Bodmin Bay, a bit too big.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Chrissy. Chrissy says she's done a few silhouette paintings. Gracie, you can have a look if you want. I will do, Chrissy. Thank you. I will. Yeah. Did you see Lindsay Wyrick's video? I think it was either today or yesterday. She did a silhouette of a windmill with a sky, like cloudy sky, and then she did and she mixed up purple with the black, like you said to do. And what's the thing about having purple in the black again?
It just either makes your dark tones either a warm or a cool.
Yes, instead of them being flat, it gives them some depth.
Cool. I will remember that.
And it gives it extra interest because you can juxtapose it. You can put some like you can have like cooler areas that have got water, like a dark area, for example. You can have an area where, like what I've done here, right? I deliberately put a yellow in underneath it, and as it turns round, it's more towards darker grey or blue. So it helps with what they call warm and cold.
Yeah, warm and cold.
And if you're not overly familiar with that, it's like balancing color temperature out.
Hello, new friend. A new friend of mine. Love Audio Production, coming to us from the UK. Hello, Love Audio Production.
Hello there. Do you know, for a minute there, I thought that
maybe you guys are neighbors. Love Audio Production. Our two other two people on the panel are from the UK.
Hello.
Oh, Chrissy is as well.
Chrissy Canvas Art's from the UK, and I'm probably missing some other people.
There's one or two people.
Yeah, and
it's
I'm
not all USA.
I wonder if people can say Shropshire.
No, because people in America, they always, for some strange reason, they don't use.
Yeah.
I don't know. They don't say.
I say Shropshire, isn't that right?
Yeah, you do, but not very many people do.
Yeah, not many people from.
Why? How do they say it?
Well, they're just trying to,
Trapshire. Sure. It's not sure. Sure's that person who used to do singing with Sonny and Sure. Right? Not that.
It's like
Shropshire.
Yes, because it's a long I because there's an E at the end.
Yeah.
We have a question from
Educating America since 2025.
I have a question from Chrissy Canvas Art. Have we got a rant of the week, Ian?
Hey?
Have we got a rant of the week?
I have got a rant of the week. Oh, we're asking about rant of the week.
Chrissy.
Yes. Chrissy will like this one.
Oh, good. Yay, carry on.
Oh, wait, before you start, wait a minute. Love Audio Production says it's Shropshire.
Well done, Love Audio Production. You said it right. Well,
that's how the locals say it, right?
That's how I say it, Shropshire, yeah. But Shropshire's fine. We'll let you on.
It's a shire county.
Yeah.
But it's abbreviated to Shropshire.
That's it. And then Chrissy says Lancashire.
Yorkshire.
That's
Yorkshire. It can be both.
Yeah, it can be both. Yeah.
Look at this.
What
this is my rant of the week.
Oh, yeah, I remember you saying that.
Oh, yes, okay.
Why is this innocent pound coin?
Innocent pound coin.
The rant of the week. Why is it?
Love Audio Production says he's from Devonshire. I can say it's Devonshire. Can I say Devonshire, right?
Devonshire or Devonshire?
Devonshire. He's from Devonshire.
More often than not called Devonshire. With Devon.
Yeah, just to confuse. Okay.
Very rarely called Devonshire because they're not the Shire counties. The Shire counties are mostly up north.
All right.
Yeah.
So although it is a Shire county in name, they don't use it in the same way as what we do in the north of England.
Mr. Unigon says Pennsylvania has a county called Lancaster.
Yes, that's near. Yes, that's right, Lancaster.
Well, that's because it comes from the original. Well, Chrissy,
there's a lot of Amish people that live there.
Chrissy comes from that area, or not far away from there. That's where Chrissy is.
Yeah.
Lancaster, or not far away from it.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, she says she's in Lancashire near Yorkshire. Or is it Yorkshire? No, it's Yorkshire.
Two big northern counties in Britain.
Uh-huh.
On your right hand side, you've got Yorkshire, and on your left-hand side, you've got Lancashire.
That's the one. There you go.
And all
right. So
around them.
Just to confuse all the Americans.
So anyway, this rant of the week, right? What's the deliberate mistake here for those of you who are in England?
Oh, the
In
innocent.
a second, I'm going to show you what scoundrels some people are. And I didn't check, and it's my fault.
Yeah.
I feel offended that I'd not checked when I got some change. A £1 coin, you might say. Yes.
The innocent
innocent £1 coin. Or is it?
Or is it? Yeah.
New £1 coin that's been in circulation for about 6 months, therefore making that no longer currency. So somebody recently has slipped an old £1 coin in my chain.
I know. Can you believe
From a
it?
shop. The gits I
and it's
hate it.
useless. You cannot use it.
That is useless. You can't even use it to throw at people.
You can't use it to throw it at Ian.
Well, you want one that's got Her Majesty on it, hasn't it? It's still got Her Majesty on it. There. Just rub the Queen.
You can't use it to throw at people.
It's not as aerodynamic, and it's not as big as that other one. So
there you go.
I went to the shop. I thought, I wonder whether I can still spend it or not. Right? I went to the shop, went to buy a loaf of bread today, and almost having store manager out going, "What are you doing? Trying to..." Yeah, well, I bet it was one of your flipping shop people who gave me that in first place.
Tut. I don't know.
Evil. Somebody's robbed me of £1.
Ian, do you remember this old-fashioned word, Tommy rot? Do you remember that word? That's a good word for that situation. Tommy rot.
Tommy rot.
Yeah.
Tommy rot.
Yeah. Rubbish. It's rubbish, nonsense.
Yeah. Do you know, Chrissy, that's a great idea.
Actually, yeah.
Do you know what? I could actually. Do you know what? You're giving me an idea. Actually, I'm wanting to make a guitar, and I could melt this down and use it
A pick?
for a top nut. What they call a top nut. Melt it down. It's partly brass. It's partly brass.
Oh God.
Nickel alloy.
Chrissy says there's a better word than Tommy bot. She says poo-cack is a better word, Chrissy.
What? I've never heard that before.
Chrissy.
I've honestly never heard that expression ever before in my life, ever.
Oh, God, that's too funny, Chrissy.
Not at any time. So explain what that means then, Gracie.
What's that now?
Well, what this Tommy rot or whatever they call it?
What is it? It's a very old-fashioned word for that was used in, I think, 1930s. It just means rubbish, trash, nonsense.
Well, I've got to say, I've never heard that one before.
No,
you're educating me and the masses.
Yeah, and the masses.
And Mystic says she has a 20p coin.
A 20p?
Oh, cool.
Oh,
nice. Well,
you get English money over there sometimes.
Do you?
Yeah, but what does that look like in America? What actual coin would that actually look like? I think the $1 looks a little bit like an old pound.
I don't know, actually. Good question.
But I'm not quite sure.
No, me neither. What problems did you have? I'm just reading. I'm caught up with chat. I think I'm getting better at reading chat, guys. It's a bit slow, so it's easier to keep up with.
No, we're gone all quiet on everybody, aren't we? That's what it is.
Let's not go into library mode. We don't want it to be a library.
Library mode.
Library mode.
Is this a library? Is
What do you
this
think
a
the cat?
library? Is
What do you
this
think?
a library?
What do you think the cat? What do you think the cat's thinking? Do you think it's thinking, when am I going to get my fish?
It's
thinking,
thinking, I must nip down to my local shop to get some Jaffa cakes.
Yeah. Yes.
It's not always about fish, is it?
Yeah. Possible.
Are there any vegetarian cats? Come on, I mean, we must have largest in amongst our group of people who do art and that. We've got the largest concentration of cat owners on planet.
Mm-hmm. Diana's got 2 cats, haven't you, Diana?
2? Is that all?
Yes, I have two twin kitty girls that came from the same litter.
Oh, that's so nice.
I got them when they were 3 months. I adopted them when they were 3 months old, and they're now 7 years old.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
they have quite the personalities.
Do they? Are they similar in personality?
Oh, it's a little bit similar, but a lot. And then there's parts about them that are just very different too.
Yeah.
Right, let's see if we can start getting a little bit of.
I like cats. I wouldn't mind getting a cat. They're kind of they're hard to figure out sometimes. Cats, aren't they? They're a bit.
Well, see, cats have the reputation of being aloof and just like not noticing you, but that's not the cats that I've had. The cats I've had are almost like little doggies. They just they want affection. They want affection all the time. They follow you.
Oh,
them fluffy fluffy cats, them fluffy type of cats.
No, one of them is
more like.
No, they're not. They're short haired. I mean, they're short to medium hair. They're not really long haired cats. No.
Oh.
Because them short, long haired cats that are like just balls of fluff, they can be quite lap dogs, can't they?
No, I don't think it. I had another cat too that was just short, medium hair, and she was the same way, really affectionate. And she would be if I came home late from work, she'd be meowing her head off at the door. And the lady across the apartment from me when I was living there, she said, "What do you feed your cat?" And I said, "Yes, she just misses me."
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, it's funny because that's kind of like being like a dog, isn't it? You know, like waiting at the door. You know,
there's some cats that are more aloof, but not the cats that I've had.
They like to go out a lot, and at night they go out and they're quite independent.
That's what I like about them. Yeah, they like them because they're just sort of like wander off, do their own thing, and then they always usually they always come back. So yeah, and you only need a cat flap, which is good too. Good old cat flap. John Quinn says, I have ginger cats and tuxedo cats.
Tuxedo?
Tuxedo? Does that mean black and white?
Yeah, that means they look like, they kind of look like they're wearing a tuxedo. Black and white, yes, with a certain kind of markings that make them kind of look like they're wearing a tuxedo. I have 2 calico cats.
Calico cats, they're pretty. They are. They're really pretty cats.
Mm-hmm. One's gray and white, and the other one's black and white.
Not pretty, but you know what I mean? Like really, really cute. I used the wrong word there. Cute.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, cute.
Let's see. I think I'm in the wrong.
I think I'm caught up with chat for the time being. Yay, we're doing well today. We're up to 12 thumbs up, guys. Maybe if we could get just...
Yeah, we had 13 people watching.
Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good. Hey, we've been streaming for 58 minutes, it says.
Yeah, and I'm just about halfway through.
I was going to say, yeah. I think it was... He looks like he's on a mission, your cat. He's like walking and doing that.
He's focused in on something. It might be mouse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Little mousey. Yeah.
You misses, I hate you to pieces.
Oh, do you know what? Because I live in the country, we get mice and things, and one was on my bird table with the breadcrumbs and stuff. And my dad, right, miserable dad, decides to go and chase it off with with a broom. And I said, if you touch that mouse, so he just left it. I was just like, it's a little mouse. Come on.
Hey, Lisa B's in the chat. Hi, Lisa.
Hello, Lisa. Hello, Lisa.
So maybe that means Paul's following soon behind.
Maybe, hopefully. Hello, Lisa B. I have a tiger cat named Piccolo, says Lisa. Piccolo, cool name.
My cats are named Maggie Moo and Cassie.
Oh, I like Maggie Moo. That's cute.
There you go.
Maggie Moo because she kind of well, I didn't name her. I decided not to change the names that the organization gave her because she kind of has cow markings, so it goes with her. Maggie Moo. She kind of has cow markings.
Oh,
like that, black and white, like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you what. There's lots of cows near me. Fields, sheep, cows. Yeah. And there's a cornfield, and it gets really high. The corn. Do you like sweet corn?
Well,
yes, very good. You don't even need butter on it.
If you're concerned about corn getting high, you should report it to a local drug rehabilitation centre.
Get an eye, yeah. I just got that. Oh, look at that.
I love English language.
Me
So
too.
full of inconsistencies.
Look at Nightbot's working.
So Paul will be joining us. Lisa just said she got home late from work, so that's why Paul couldn't get on because he always needs Lisa to help him get on the panel.
I'm nearly done.
No, you're not.
Nearly done. Well, you got a bit to do.
I want an update from him. How much OXO has he had up to now?
How much OXO has he had? Oh dear. Hey, he should do like a review video of his OXO. That would be cool.
Yeah, we have to say OXO is like bouillon cubes. Is that right?
Yes.
Because it sounds very similar to a drug.
OXO.
Well, it's similar.
I'm getting confused again.
Oh wow, man! I did a great OXO the other day. We just like poured it on our chicken, man.
OxyContin.
Hey? Yeah, but that's anything that has like an oxidized. Oxychloride and oxy this and that oxy. It's not necessarily OXO.
OXO. He should definitely do an OXO review. Lisa, ask Paul, see if he thinks it's a good idea. So I think that would be a cracking idea.
OXO review.
Yeah, like I mean, it's not just.
Paul introduces OXO to the American.
Absolutely. That would be
the OXO representative.
That would be cracking video. That would be really good. I'd watch. I mean, I think actually, if he did that, I bet it would go viral. Those sorts of videos, because they do, don't they? Like cooking things. Very.
In America, they're going, "What is this miracle thing?"
What's this miracle thing that's called OXO? OXO what?
What is this miracle?
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh, thank you, Love Audio Production.
Oh, what did they say? Donation made. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Greatly appreciated.
I do like that name. Love Audio Production.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Name.
Countdown.
Countdown. You like that, Gracie?
Yeah. Do you remember? Do you know that other show that was round about that time? Look Through the Keyhole.
Look through the keyhole.
I used to love watching that.
I wasn't really right. I don't know. I thought it was a little bit voyeuristic for me.
I know. Yeah.
Let's go and have a look around somebody's house that we can't afford
I
to
used
buy.
to love that program. And do you remember when Freddie Starr was on it? That was hilarious when he did that. That was so funny. Who was the guy that was was it Lloyd Grossman who did that?
Lloyd Grossman used to do it, yeah.
Yeah, because he did an impression of him and he didn't quite know how to take it. That was hilarious. And Des O'Connor was on one. It was really funny when they had funny people like Des O'Connor and people like that.
People who got a sense of humour.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Lloyd Grossman, yeah.
Not supposed to be totally seriously. I mean, it's not a game where people win a prize, is it?
No. I loved it. It was really cheesy, but it was like good cheesy.
Is there a look through the keyhole in America?
I don't know. Hey, there's a question, guys.
I've never seen one ever come from America.
No, me neither. It's only been a British thing.
The only program I've ever seen like that they've ever had one art note were like the crib.
Yeah.
Come on, look around my crib. Why? Why? Why do I want to look in a baby's bed?
Yeah, I know. We're showing our age now, Mr. Jackson's countdown. And what was your look through the keyhole? I used to love that. I thought that was great. But they don't have things. Here's my mini rant. They do not produce TV shows like they used to back in the good old days, like Countdown, Look Through the Keyhole. Help me name some more, guys.
Price is Right.
That's it. Yes, that's it. The Generation Game with Bruce Forsyth.
Good game. Good game.
It's good game. I mean, they just don't do that anymore. There you go, mini rant. The Good Life, well done. Yeah, The Good Life, that was also good.
The Good Life. Did you say The Good Life?
Good Life. That was an old BBC program.
Yeah, an oldie but a goodie.
At least they've still got. I mean, how could we survive with our Antiques Roadshow?
Murder Mystery. Oh, I love Antiques Roadshow.
Antiques Roadshow. There's another classic, Penny Dreadful. Yeah, Penny Dreadful.
3, 2, 1. Is that the name of the show?
3, 2, 1. I know that.
Yeah.
Penny Dreadful.
Penny Dreadful. I'm not sure about the Penny Dreadful one. Oh, Waiting for God.
It's a bullseye.
It's a bullseye. Hey, Waiting for God. That was another one of my favourites. I thought that was hilarious.
Waiting for God.
Do you remember that?
Oh, you mean Mrs. Bucket?
That's it.
Mrs. Bucket, do you mean? Oh.
That's it was in the old fogies.
Victor Meldrew.
Oh, I used to love Victor Meldrew. He was hilarious.
They were really funny.
I don't believe it. Crossroads, that was a good one. That was cheesy. That was kind of like cheesy, but good cheesy, if you know what I mean.
And Monty Python, were you big fans of them?
Yeah, Monty Python. Yeah. Oh, Faulty Towers, there's another one. They were funny.
Woo. I mean, I used to like some American programs like The Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh, the Dukes of Hazzard. Knight Rider. Do you remember Knight Rider?
Knight Rider. How can you not?
The 18.
Street Talk was one of my favourites, although it weren't very popular.
What's that one?
Street Talk.
Say that again.
I'll say this for the hard of thinking. Street Talk.
I don't know that one.
It were a little bit like Knight Rider, but it were a motorbike. Powerful motorbike.
Lisa B says Murdoch Mysteries. Oh, that's hard to find.
Murdoch Mysteries.
Yeah, apparently it's hard to find in America. I'm surprised.
Or how about that British show called Are You Being Served?
Oh, that's classic. Classic. Yes, classic cheesy TV.
Yes, proper cheese. Did you ever watch Last of the Summer Wines in America?
Oh, I used to love that. That was one of my
What's it called?
It's a very gentle comedy.
Yeah. Last of the Summer Wine.
About loads of old people and what they get up to when we're not watching them.
Yeah, when they're not watching them. Yeah. One foot in the grave, says Chrissy. Yeah, one foot in the grave. Yeah.
In the grave.
Midsummer Murders. You wouldn't want to go and live in Midsummer Murders area, would you? Really?
Oh, crime capital England.
Like one of my favourites is Murder She Wrote. I love that. That's again.
Oh, I love that show. Yeah, that's a good one.
Like Murder She Wrote again is kind of cheesy, but it's like a good cheesy. Do you know what I mean? It was like
it was never too scary. Like they were murder mysteries, but they're not too scary.
And you never saw much blood or anything. Or, you know, it's very tastefully done for that.
Yeah.
You know, and how they did that with a watershed of 8 o'clock. When they used to air it, how did they do that? How did they keep it so?
They do the same thing with the another show they did with the guy who was a real neatnik OCD. He was a detective and he was totally OCD, and I forget his name. And you hardly ever saw blood in that show either.
Oh, was that the Father Derby?
Monk. That's the name of the show, Monk.
Oh, right. I don't really know that one. Love Boat. Do you remember that, Mr. Jackson?
Love Boat, and the other one that were not too dissimilar, Fantasy Island.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's what Chrissy's. Yeah, and then Madonna.
Sorry.
Sorry, carry on. No, you carry on. Keeping Up Appearances, Madonna. Yep. Mrs. Bouquet. Bucket.
The plane.
Yeah.
Good. Why did they not put these on? It's better than rubbish that they put on now.
You have to go to the special channel for that has the all the older shows.
Yeah, and the A-Team. I love the A-Team. I am a big fan of the A-Team.
Well, I used to like Charlie's Angels only because I like one of the girls on it.
I do know. I have obviously heard of it, but I don't think I've actually.
Oh yeah, I know that show.
Charlie's Angels.
I have watched it, but I don't remember it. I'll have to YouTube that tomorrow. I'll watch it.
Yeah, you'll be what they call it in it, binge watching it for the rest of the weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a good one.
You guys, I know you lot.
No. I know a show that Gracie would like better since she liked Murder She Wrote. I think she would like Monk. You would binge watch on Monk.
Now I know you guys. You either love it or you hate it, but that Hugh Laurie program called House.
Oh, I love House.
I am a big fan of House. I really, really like that.
Yes.
Cagney and Lacey, Miss Marple, Baywatch. Wow, Baywatch, Mr. Jackson.
I never really watched that. That was like a guy show. Guys like that show.
Baywatch, oh my goodness. Poltergeist, yes, I remember that one.
Poltergeist, that was funny.
Poltergeist. Yeah, I remember that one.
No, not Poltergeist. That's a film.
Is that? I was gonna.
No, do you mean Rent-A-Ghost?
Ah, Rent-A-Ghost. I remember that one.
Bit different.
Yeah. Different. Oh, we're going down old memory lane here, guys.
Yes, it's memory
lane.
lane.
Lisa B wants to know, have you ever seen the movie Murder by Death? It's her all-time favorite movie.
No, I haven't, Lisa. I will keep that one.
Not one I've ever come across, to be honest with you.
No, I've not come across that one. No.
He was a dead.
I haven't seen that. Is it Monk?
No. Monk was not a doctor. She must be talking about House.
Oh.
Monk did not walk with a cane, but House did.
Yeah,
House walked with a cane, and she's saying he walked with his cane wrong.
Oh, okay.
And he was a doctor, so why would he walk with his cane wrong?
It was Hugh Laurie. He played House had
Is there some sort of special way to walk with a cane?
I was going to say.
Yes, apparently there is.
The character
basically. What you're using it for?
Yeah, the character basically had a leg problem because he was in the Iraq War, They got sent out to Iraq, and then he never came back the same person again. And then the whole.
Are you sure it weren't them?
Yeah, I can't remember whether it was Iraq or. Can you remember?
Lisa B, I forget that, Gracie, but Lisa B does say yes, there is a right way to walk with a cane.
Oh, okay. I would not know that. Oh, Gazrina likes Murder, She Wrote. Go, Gazrina. Yay. Love Murder, She Wrote. Yeah. And I like it how that Jessica Fletcher in Murder, She Wrote, she always outsmarted the sheriff or the cops. She always solved the cases before they did.
Oh, here's Paul.
Oh,
Paul,
hi, Paul.
Where have you been?
Oxo Cube, man.
Yeah, we want a full report on his Oxo Cube activities.
Yeah.
Well,
Who is that?
he went outside.
Oh, so it's Lisa. Okay. Hi.
Sorry, I'm stuffing my gob.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
He's coming right in.
Okay. Nice to see you guys.
Yeah.
I think he went out to smoke.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much for the birthday gift card again, Lisa and Paul. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Did you get any new paints, or are you waiting before you? Did you get any new art supplies?
Who are you talking to, Lisa?
I am, yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oh.
Nope. Not lately. No, not lately.
The best thing to do is keep your toolkit that you use to a simple level, and learn to use the things that you've got
Before you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, to be frank,
All right, so should I close this window then?
The one that you're listening to, our little echo,
sometimes.
you'll have to follow through StreamYard on.
Okay. All right. Let me get out of the way.
Go ahead and click on it.
Hey, you're cracking on, Mr. Jackson. You're almost finished.
Well, we're getting there. I've just got to start thinking about what I'm going to do with ye olde cat.
Leo the cat, yeah.
So,
We're in the backstage now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your little face
Hello.
right there.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh.
Mr. Paul got his oxo.
How's everyone doing? Sorry about that, guys.
That's okay.
Good. How are you guys doing?
We're doing all right. Lisa was making up some hours for work, and I wasn't sure if she was going to do it, so I took a little cat nap, and next thing you know, it's 3 o'clock, and Lisa's not here, and I had to clean up dog pee and make phone calls for my prescriptions, and I had to make appointments, and oh my God, too much stuff.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you there.
And Lisa just got back and helped me with the laptop, so at least I'm on the laptop. But I would have shown up on the phone, but thank God she came home and we're on the laptop, so that's good.
Yay! How's your OXO? Have you used?
Oh, my OXO is wonderful. When the day I got the OXOs, I was making these Iowa chops. They're pork chops with the bone in, and they're like, oh man, 1.5 inches thick. They're called Iowa chops.
Oh.
But I made that instead of making them on the grill, and I was just gonna take some chicken OXO and make a quick gravy. I ended up putting it in one of those bake in the bag things. Yeah, from McCormick. It was really lovely. So I didn't need to have gravy. So I haven't broke into the OXOs yet, Ian. But I will probably this weekend because I got to defrost a chuck roast, and I'll make a nice roast beef with the OXO beef gravy. Oh man, that'll be good.
Can we all come over for lunch?
Yes, absolutely. That's right. You guys call dinner lunch, don't you?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do just to be awkward.
And then so like our dinner is really your tea. Is that it?
Yeah, I think is that right, Mr. Jackson?
It's interchangeable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets confusing. I mean, I was confused for friggin' years because I always thought tea time would be lunch, right? You have a little tea.
Oh, tea time is your evening meal.
Isn't that crazy? So then what do you call having tea with finger sandwiches?
That's luncheon.
Yeah.
Not to be.
Really, I thought those were snacks.
I know, this is crazy, Diana. They're nuts. They really are.
That's it. That's what they are. When you have tea and biscuits, or sometimes it's called 11s.
Yes, 11s. Yes. Yeah.
That's a very old expression.
A very old expression.
Okay, so when I was there visiting my family and they took me to Elkley Moors,
yeah,
there was a shop that was near there where you could go in and it was a proper tea shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I had a cup of tea and some cucumber sandwiches. You're telling me I didn't have tea? I had lunch or luncheon. Is that it?
Oh?
Yeah.
Well, I was in the middle of the day.
Well, you can still have tea. All those you can have at any time in the day. It's just what you have. It's not necessarily
mid-morning tea.
Oh, so Chrissy calls it mid-morning tea.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can have a little mini meal at any time in the day, but they call them like tea.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I have a cup of tea and a slice of cake, and I fancy it at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's still a little bit of tea. It's more what it is, not when it is.
Okay.
I
think I'm more confused than ever now.
If I'm having my main dinner, which could be any time from 1 o'clock through to maybe 3, right? That's the main dinner of the day. That's dinner.
Yeah, that's how my mother's side of the family used to do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, no, they would call that only on Sunday.
You,
Sunday they would call that a dinner, but then during the week they would call I think they would call that lunch.
Yeah, because they may have it slightly earlier.
Yeah.
What happened to the good old just breakfast, lunch, and dinner? It's so simple.
That's exactly the same. Just we have slightly different times.
Oh my God!
I mean, tea is actually a meal of the day. It's just like
it's there's a misconception there, right? Because
exactly, yes.
A tea time always I thought was like some small little mild nosh or snack you had in the middle of the day.
It might be a light sandwich, or let's say you've been working since like 7 o'clock in the morning at work, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So about 11, 12 o'clock, people might break off for a bit of tea.
Yeah.
For a bit of tea.
Yeah. So
okay, so then that's lunch.
But that can also be lunch if it's a large meal.
If it's
Oh, so it could be tea or lunch.
Yeah, right. Dependent on what you have.
See the problem you're having, guys? This is the problem.
No. Tea is very light, right?
Yes.
Light thing. Whereas if it goes beyond that, it's lunch. It's a full meal. It's an early dinner.
All right, I have you there. But okay, so tea is light. That's what I always thought it was. But if you're calling tea dinner and that's your main meal, that ain't light.
No, that's lunch.
Okay.
For pizza.
Oh, we have a comment.
Who's
from
on first and what's on second?
We have a comment from Love Audio Production, and I'm not sure. He has it in quotations. On likely more bar tat.
Hey?
I don't know. Unlikely more, but no, don't know what that means.
Oh, nuclear more batat.
Hmm.
It's an old song. Where has there been since I saw thee? Oh, nuclear.
Oh, okay, now I get it. That's just to confuse you guys all more.
I need a drink after all that. That was like going to school.
I know, we're confusing you poor Americans with lengthy.
Well, I'm trying to, you know what? I give the people the benefit of the doubt, you know, but I am analytical, and I need to be, reasonable here. That when you describe tea as being a light meal,
Yeah,
it's generally before
breakfast,
12.
lunch, or dinner. If it's a light meal, it's really called tea. But when you have dinner and that's the main meal, how can you call that tea?
No,
if
you
it's
can't
light.
call it tea. If it's a main meal, if it's early, it's lunch. If it's later, it's dinner.
Mid-morning tea.
my head's starting to hurt.
Just because mid-morning tea or afternoon tea.
Why don't you just call it lunch or dinner instead of using the word tea in the first place?
Well, that's what
we
me. That's
don't.
what.
We don't.
Yeah.
Tea is always a very light thing. It's not even a meal. In most cases, it's just a cup of tea.
Yeah.
You might have a biscuit. You might have a piece of cake with it. It's a bit of light food.
Okay, so when you say, "Hey, Paul, why don't you bob over for some tea?"
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm having just a cup of tea and I better have a little snack on the way, or you might have a big whole table full of food and still call it tea.
My head's starting to hurt.
Now, at one time of day, early evening supper used to be called tea.
Oh, now we're getting on to supper.
And that is your when you get home from work meal.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, your 6 and 7 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And
Good
that
night,
has also been
Goswina.
called. Are you getting up, Goswina?
Good night. You have to go to bed.
Bye, Goswina.
Bye, Goswina. Hello, everybody in the chat, by the way. Sorry.
So
I started drilling in right on Ian right away. Carry on. What were you saying?
When you get past 6 and 7 o'clock at night, you've got an option. You either call it supper, but supper for me is a very late evening meal.
Okay.
Right, supper. Yeah.
Just to confuse them all the more.
Now, if you want to have an early evening meal, you could quite rightly call it tea.
Okay, I get it now. Maybe I get it.
Two separate things.
It's the early dinner, basically.
Yeah.
And if it's really late, you can't call it tea. You just call it supper.
Paul, do you know what I do?
Yeah,
I say, Gracie, I'm not gonna fiddle about with all these different words. All I ever have is breakfast, lunch, dinner, and maybe a bit of supper, and happy days and everything. I don't bother with all the,
Who said that?
It's breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper, and that's it.
Who said that? You or somebody in the chat?
That's me.
Oh, yeah.
I keep it simple.
Thank you.
Lunch, dinner. There you go.
There you go. That's a classic. keep it simple, stupid.
But you're right, Diana, because our roots are kind of from Europe, Diana. So when I was growing up, we had our dinner at like 3 o'clock, 3 or 4.
Well,
3 or 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock is borderline an early evening
Tea
meal.
time.
Yeah, it's the point where you call it tea time. It's a very early evening meal.
Yeah.
Except our meals weren't light. We had the full meal, but Mom always called it tea.
The main 3 meals of the day are they're not light meals. The full proper meals.
Yes.
The only two light meals that you generally have is your breakfast. Now, unless you're having a full English.
But technically, you're supposed to have the breakfast is the most important meal of the day. You should have a big one.
Evidence shows at the moment that they think it's the other way round.
Really?
Well, Chrissy says people down south are posh, more posh, and her and Chrissy and Ian are more common folk.
Well, that's what I am.
We are.
I understand that part, Chrissy.
There you go. If I were in Rome, I'd be a pleb.
Yeah.
Oh,
there you go. A bit of Latin for you and a bit of cultural history.
Yeah, for those people in the United States, England is the opposite of the United States.
Yeah.
Their south is our north, and our south are their. I'm sorry. Our south in the United States is like their north, and our north is like their south.
All right.
Okay.
Actually, in some people in south of the USA, I can actually hear little bits of Yorkshire in them.
You know what's funny, Ian? I noticed lately, the British we have a British invasion on YouTube and the United States now.
Really?
Well,
yeah, because after listening to you guys on Ian Friday, everyone is picking up your lingo. Lisa's saying crack on. Grayscale in his videos. Grayscale in his videos is saying crack on. I'm like,
just for legal reasons, crack on. Copyright. Chrissy Canvas Art, 2020.
Yeah. So it's funny because I would watch some of Anthony's videos, and all of a sudden, did he say crack on? What is going on? And then the other day we went out to dinner, and Lisa mentioned it in the truck when she was driving, and I'm like, oh my God, what is going on here?
Hey, it's the British invasion. The British are invading.
Yeah. You're taking over.
We're taking over.
It's all Chrissy's fault.
Some might say we never left.
Lisa in the chat last week put in there, Bob's your uncle and all this stuff. I'm like, oh my God.
Bob's your uncle. That's an old one. Bob's your uncle. Yep.
Oh, Love Audio Production from the UK is going to bed now. He has to.
Nighty night, love.
Why am I waiting? I'm actually sat here waiting.
He has the same name as you. Love Audio Production. His name is Paul from the UK.
Nice.
I'm actually waving to people, and I'm thinking, why am I waving? Because no one can see.
Do you know what my mother used to call me when I was a kid all the time, and it used to really piss me off?
No.
Oh, you.
She called me Palsy Walsy.
Palsy. It's got a bit of a thing to it, that.
We better not say that.
It. You are now Palsy Walsy.
Palsy. That is kind of cute, though. Palsy Walsy. I can't even say it. What is it?
Palsy Walsy.
Palsy Walsy. Oh.
Strange.
And she used to call. Well, she used to call me that when my friends came over. I'm like, Mom, don't say that. Not around my friends. What's the matter with you?
Well, can you just tell them, look, don't get on me back because I was born in Leeds and I'll do you.
Yeah. I know a special friend. Yeah, you don't mess with it.
You know my supplier? Muchelty, he's been poisoned.
Oh, did he? Or you just have to...
Russians have poisoned him.
There's always a replacement, Ian. There's always a replacement.
10 a penny, these nudging a wink guys.
Yeah.
so. We're starting to
Oh, Paul, I did say. Oh,
Sorry,
can I just say? I just wanted to say thank you to Paul because I said thank you to Lisa, but thank you for the Amazon gift card for my birthday.
Oh, no, you're welcome. You saw the paints; they look real lovely.
I got the Paul Rubens watercolors, and I think it was a set of 18 tubes. So,
yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You're welcome. You should do a video on that, a live stream with those.
I will.
An unboxing video for your Oxos and a showcase.
That would be really cool, Paul.
For people in America, so that they all understand what a box of Oxos is.
Yeah, when I make the roast, I'll probably do a quick video of the gravy part.
Seriously, that would be a really cool video, and I bet that'll go viral because of the OXO.
Oh, I doubt it'll go viral, Gracie, but you never know.
You never know. You know. I
Yeah.
mean, actually, cooking videos are really big right now, aren't they? Like cooking.
I will have to have Lisa take my phone and try to film me while I make it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't know if I want to do that because he's going to be getting excited because it's Axel, and he's going to be like, "Oh, Axel, I'm so happy you're here."
Yeah, there will be noise effects.
Noise effects, yeah.
They didn't biodegrade into as they were coming over, did they?
Yeah.
No, they were fine. They were perfect.
Were they okay?
Yeah, there was a slight tear on the corner on one of the tabs, but it was nothing. Yeah, it was nothing. It probably got snagged.
I should have put it in a bag, really.
No, it was fine. It was fine though, Ian. There was no damage to it. It just the one corner got clipped a little bit and it was just sticking out a little bit. Nothing big deal.
So what did you think to me, handiwork in packaging? All handmade.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man. Because it was a tight fit. I mean, you couldn't put a P in there. You know, I mean, everything was like wall to wall.
All engineered measurements.
Nice.
Very nice.
I was looking at it, I go, wow, this is an interesting shaped box. I've never seen it like this. So yeah, that's because Mr. Jackson did it with no those shells in there or nothing. Just the boxes, and then you made that cardboard box around it.
It's easy because at the end of the day they're all already homogenated, like
yes, yeah. There's no slopping around. Yes.
So if you've got something that's like that, then it's easier to create a box that's custom made. I used to make boxes for guitar.
Oh.
You were spot on. So there I go talking English.
Spot on. There you go.
Lippy Chrissy. Oh, Chrissy was called Lippy Chrissy.
Lippy Chrissy.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
I wonder why.
Lippy.
Somehow I'm not surprised, Chrissy, that you're called Lippy Chrissy.
Christy, yeah, there you go. That's your name from now on, Lippy Christy.
So, just on the subject of this artwork that I'm doing. Right,
I was just about to ask you, what are you doing with the cat there, Mr. Jackson?
So I've fluffed my brush.
Yeah.
And I'm doing fairly dry brush on it.
Is that a bit of yellow? Am I seeing?
Yeah, I've covered it in yellow.
Yeah.
Because there's a slight browny colour to it. And I know that might seem a bit weird, me putting yellow in it. But as I build up, it'll go browner and browner. There's a method in my madness.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Always with Ian Jackson.
Method in the madness. Yeah.
And you're definitely mad. That's for sure.
Oh,
Ian.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Lippy Chrissy. That's quite nice.
I mean, this week we've had a lot of problems with qualifications and things like that. Did they get the qualifications? Didn't they get the qualifications? Are they going to university? Aren't they going to university? So unfortunately, we've had a letter from Densa saying I didn't because of coronavirus. I put in my exams to see whether I'd gone up in any intelligence levels.
And what was the answer?
And they got back to me, and they had to go by last year's qualifications. So I'm still as dumb as I used to be.
You're still in where? You're still in Densa?
I'm still as dumb as I used to be.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, they rejected
I can't help that. That's coronavirus for you.
What about me? Densa actually rejected me and said, "Oh, well, you can reapply next time." I was just like,
applications for next year's Densa qualification are full and have been deferred to the year after.
I know.
So stay dumb.
Oh, there you go.
Her grandpa used to call her Chrissy Dingleberry.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hello, magnificent Germany with Darian. Welcome.
Hey, magnificent.
Hello, Germany. With that,
that's not German.
is it Darian?
Well, he goes by either, but basically it's Darren.
Darren, hello there.
What did Mystic write in the chat?
I just about to, hold on, give me a sec. My grandfather used to call me Chrissy Dingleberry, and of course I didn't know what a dingleberry was until after he passed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But she later said she doesn't believe that he meant it that he didn't mean it that way that you think.
I think it was just
No, probably not. But I tell you what, I'd rather be called Palsy Walsy than Dingleberry.
you're called a Dingleberry.
We're getting some good names for you guys tonight. We're getting Nippy Chrissy, Palsy Walsy.
Sound just like my mom when you say it.
I've been called Iany Weeny.
Iany Weeny. I think that's the best one. Yeah. Oh dear.
Everyone in the chat, what nicknames did you have?
Yeah.
And don't be shy.
Don't be shy now.
It has to be a good one too. It can't be just some bullock one, you know.
No. It's got
there I go again talking English.
Lisa Pizza, that's a good one.
Lisa Pizza.
Lisa Pizza. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Is that one of them Illuminati pizzas?
What's that?
Yeah.
Illuminati.
Yeah, Illuminati. Oh yes, yeah.
Illuminati. I'm never going to get over that. I didn't know Illuminati did pizzas.
Well, Lisa's half brother came in for a visit the other day, and we went out to see him. And her full brother took her half brother out for pizza for Illuminati's, and he's from California.
Oh.
Are you a bit worried?
California cannot make pizza.
No.
I mean,
no.
Is it only a certain group of people who can go out and do that? You know how secretive they are.
Yeah.
No, there's no secrets here.
I know, but they are the Illuminati.
The Illuminati.
Whatever.
Whatever. That's what Diana says. Diana, you say that. Whatever.
Whatever. Diana's not told us what her nickname were when she was.
Yeah, we gotta think
I
of
don't
one for
have-
Diane.
No, most people call me Lady Di.
Lady Di, yeah.
Too posh to have a nickname.
And then I only had one offensive nickname, but it never really stuck.
No, we're not doing offensive.
They printed it on a T-shirt when I was a cheerleader.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
But they never really called me that. The nickname never really stuck.
Oh.
Called
Yeah.
Rah-Rah in Space.
Right.
Oh.
What?
Eh?
Hey?
Say that again.
Rah-Rah in Space. Rah-Rah is another word for a cheerleader. And they thought I was a space head.
Do you know, it's really funny you should say that, because in England, rah-rah is a skirt.
I was going to
Now,
say
rah-rah is
that.
another word for a cheerleader.
Here we go.
You see, that's why I went A.
Yeah, because you guys, I mean,
wear rah-rah skirts.
Yeah, exactly. Bar skirts, yeah.
Very short,
Yeah.
skirts.
and let me guess, you call them rah-rahs because most girls that wear skirts are rah-rahs. They're cheerleaders. Is that it?
No, it's
Or is there a
Do they even
sophisticated?
have cheerleaders there in the UK?
The
It's just
made,
'cause they're short.
the made so that you can do
Short skirts.
all the things that cheerleaders do. You know, all that
Yeah.
belly dancing or whatever they do.
Yeah.
All that kind of, jumping up in air. They're made so that they can actually do it. And they're called rah-rah skirts, aren't they?
Bar skirts, yeah. That's why
I know an awful lot about.
Wait, hold on a second. Diana, you said that England doesn't have cheerleaders?
I said, do they?
Oh.
Not as much as what you put it this way. It's a competitive sport in America, isn't it?
It is. It's very competitive.
Well, it's gotten to be that way. It didn't always used to be that way.
We put it this way: at a sporting event, if a cheerleader turns up at football, they tend to boo her off at pitch. and say certain sexual things to her.
That's when you're older. When I was like in junior high school, it was not some big competitive thing in junior high school.
They get booed off.
I mean, that's the very least to get done to them.
That too.
They're quite rowdy. Football fans are quite rowdy.
That's
something like, yeah. I'm not going to say anything because it's not the correct forum.
Well, we've covered many subjects tonight, guys.
Yeah.
That is normal. we are a cesspit. We are a cesspit of cultural knowledge.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly what he said. Yeah.
Woo! Look at me having to get me finger out.
Who are you calling a cesspit, Mr. Jackson?
A bubbling cesspit.
Our conversation, that's what I'm calling
it. Our conversation, yeah.
Cesspit of depravity.
Yes, and that, yeah. What did John Quinn say? John Quinn, welcome to Illuminati Pizza. Yeah. May I take your new world order?
Yeah.
New world order.
Hi, Sleeve Stack Rules.
Hello, Sleeves. Mr. Sleeve Stack. Mr. Jackson's #1 fan. Yeah.
Is it Sleazy? Is it Sleazy? It's Sleazy here. Where is it?
Yeah, Sleeve Stack's Rules.
Nice to see you, Sleazy.
Yeah, it is. Haven't seen you in a while, Sleaze. Hello.
We're all gonna bob over to the pub after this is all over.
Yeah. All right. Who's buying?
Open. All pubs are open.
Who's buying?
I'll buy. What the heck?
Oh, can we have peanuts? Because you always have peanuts at the pub, don't we?
You can.
Yeah.
Can you have what? Peanuts?
Peanuts. We have peanuts in the pub.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in the United States, peanuts are free.
Oh yeah. On the bar.
Yeah. It depends which pub you're in. Sometimes they have little snacks on the table.
Yeah, sometimes. Depends.
Yeah. See, you know why, Ian? You know why they're free? Because they want the people to eat the salty snacks so that they're thirsty and they buy more drinks.
But the thing is, the worst thing to drink, if you've got that problem, is an alcoholic drink.
I'm not going to read what Grayscale's just written. The pub equals Diana's basement.
What?
Oh no! Let's get this right. Let's get this right.
That is hilarious.
Let's get this right. It's not a pub. It's a bar.
It's a lot.
Because it's Diana and it's posh.
No, that's so far from the truth. And then, okay, Magnificent Germany says his nickname in the army was Hey You.
Hey, you.
Yeah.
Hey, you had a song.
John
A
Quinn
song
was
in
loose.
Pink Floyd song. Hey, you.
John was called Moose.
Yeah.
Hey,
Moose.
that sounds like a great name for a wingman
Yeah.
in a plane, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Moose, you come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good movie, by the way.
What?
Yeah. Hey you. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you.
Right, Ian? That was a good movie, right? You're referencing from that movie, correct?
I'm referencing from Top Gun.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that movie, Top Gun. I love that.
Yeah. The wingman was Moose.
Is that what it was called?
You're right,
Yeah.
Paul. You're right. Paul's right.
All right.
Yeah.
I thought
Right,
it was
Paul.
something like that, but not.
No, Paul was right. I remember now. What's he called? Val Kilmer was in it, wasn't he?
Batman.
A very young Val Kilmer. He
Oh.
Yeah.
Where is Val Kilmer nowadays?
He's had throat cancer, apparently.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he's had throat cancer. But
Oh.
he's going to be in the second Top Gun because they're making a sequel. And
Are they really?
In it. Yeah.
It's gonna be weird.
What's that going to be called? Top-ish
Top
Gun?
Gun 2. I'd guess.
I would love to see what the jets are going to look like because the jets are completely different now than they were when they first made that movie.
Oh, God, yeah.
Here's the funny thing about what the jets will look like.
Yeah.
Recycled British planes.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Whatever. You know what? No.
They are. They are.
That was when the Democrats were controlling our country. Now the Republicans are controlling the country, so we got everything brand new in our military.
Yeah.
There's no recycled nothing from British planes. No.
You know this cutting edge plane that you've got on that hovers, right?
Yeah, and it's a stealth. Yeah.
It's that stealth plane. Guess what that were? Guess where they bought that from? Britain.
No.
Yes.
Really?
It's a Harrier jump jet. And they bought the designs and everything from Britain.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's exactly the same as a Harrier jump jet. All they've done is they've slightly altered it to be a bit more stealthy.
I have to research that. What was the name of the plane?
I don't know if it's an F-22. Is it?
Yeah,
F-22. That sounds right. F-22. Yeah.
I don't know.
It might be. But look up Harrier jump jet and see what that does. And well, we've actually got rid of our Harrier jump jets now. We don't have them. And this is the ironic thing. We've just bought some of those planes from America to put on our 2 new aircraft carriers. So we designed for years.
The redesigned ones, yeah.
The redesigned ones, yeah. I mean, obviously, they're a much better plane than Harrier jump jet is. I mean, that's a generation behind. It's a vastly superior plane, but it is basically a Harrier jump jet. And ironically enough, they're not really, from what I've read about aircraft carriers, they're not really going to be using aircraft on them that much now.
Are they not?
It's going to be more helicopters and those robot.
Yeah, the drones.
Drones.
Oh, the drones.
Yeah. And they'll only have a few of those stealth fighters. For various missions, but they're not going to be big aircraft carriers anymore.
It's starting to look more and more like, as we carry on each day in our life, it's starting to look more and more like the Terminator.
Yeah.
Cyberdyne. Told you. Told you. I
Sorry,
blame Zumba Apocalypse.
I know.
That's what started it off.
I mean, you remember the movie The Terminator with all the
Yeah.
the bots that were flying in the drones. When that movie first came out, there weren't that many drones out there.
That's true.
Not really.
And now all of a sudden there's drones everywhere. You can go to Walmart and get a drone. And then now
Yeah.
they've sophisticated these things to be really big, and now they use them as weapons.
You can't fly one in UK without having a license.
That's very true. Yeah.
You have to be fully licensed, and you have to go on a training course.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
John Quinn says, one of my friends in med school was a marine pilot that flew Harriers.
Nice.
Wow.
Very
I have
nice.
actually sat in a Harrier jump jet. I went to a place called Finningley when they used to do air shows there. It's an airport now, Finningley. But I sat in a Harrier jump jet, and it looked really, really complicated. I mean, honestly, it was like a dashboard full of buttons. And because I'm a bit obsessed with buttons, I wanted to press it. I nearly pressed nuclear weapons option button. Yes, I want to press that button.
You won't want to do that, would you?
No, nuclear option. Ah!
And then you just sort of sat there going, oopsie.
Oh, sorry. Oh, did I?
My favorite is that movie Independence Day, where I can't remember the actor's name, but he was, the one that was a crop duster, and he was drunk all the time.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, and he went into that fighter jet, and he's like, pushing the wrong buttons. And
Yeah.
Well, his backstory is that weren't he a jet pilot in Vietnam or something like that?
Yeah.
in real life?
No, he's a crop duster, isn't he, for work? But
but he was
down and out.
Yeah,
but when he were a young man, he were actually a Top Gun in.
he was a fighter pilot. Yes,
a fighter pilot.
Yeah.
And during Vietnam War, it's one of the best planes that America ever made were flying at that.
Grayscale says Randy Quaid.
Oh, is that his
Randy
name?
Quaid. Yeah.
Randy Quaid. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not good with actors' names. I suck at that.
I am.
I'm terrible.
I'm pretty good with actors now. I'm pretty good with films, but if you ask me anything about politics, no. I don't know politics.
No, we try to stay away from politics and religion on Ian Friday.
Thank you very much. I do try to stay away from those topics.
Ban.
So what are you going to
It's all about me, and it's all about art. Let's put it that way.
So what are you doing with the cat now? What are you?
Get my finger out because
Let's get back to the art.
Because I'm waffling with your guys.
I know.
I'm not getting any done, and I've only got 2 minutes left. And guess what? I'm gonna have to go into absolute speed mode.
You do. You have 4 minutes left.
Yeah, you'll have to paint like Tony does.
Yeah.
Yes, we can do it.
Yeah, you can do it.
You have 4 minutes, Mr. Jackson.
If Anthony was there, he would. You got to do the sound effects too. You got to go. I love his sound effects when he paints.
Yeah. Bob Ross will be smiling up in heaven. He'll be so pleased with your efforts, Mr. Jackson, with the sound effects.
Look at that, Ian. Look at that, Ian. Eh? If only you were an acrylic artist, I'd appreciate him even more.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I've found a perfect piece to do next acrylic on. It's going to be great. I'm not telling you about it yet.
Are you doing acrylic?
I'm going to do an acrylic.
Oh,
although it is a city scene, and it does have a pug in it. A pug in a city scene.
Do you know, all I did was I tried acrylic for a couple of times and then I'll never live it down. You're a traitor.
No, I never said you can't do it. And I just said you've strayed away from the watercolor side of the farm. That's all I said.
No, it was funny. Grayscale says, without the sound effects, it doesn't work. No.
That's right.
I don't know what kind of pink stroke that would be with the but
Yeah. Good question.
Do I feel like I'm done? Yes.
I have
Hello?
a question.
Oh yeah.
I have a question on the watercolors, the CADPRO watercolors.
Yes.
They have some at Dick Blick half pan set of 12 plus there's 6 free for $68.
Oh, that's a bit.
Oh, that's pricey.
That's pricey.
Is that for 12?
12
yeah,
plus
but take
6
into
free,
account this is
18.
America.
it'll be 18 altogether.
18. Yeah, but be careful. Make sure it doesn't say Le Petit Aquarelle. Make sure it doesn't say that on it because they're their students.
You
It's
want the professional.
La Aquarelle and not Le Petit Aquarelle.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
because that's their student ones.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of pricey, isn't it?
Well, it isn't because in America they've got a different pricing.
Oh, okay.
We get things here in Europe a lot cheaper. Actually, it's not a bad price for USA. That.
Oh, okay. They're very good.
Yeah, when you guys buy airline tickets too, like if you come here to the United States, you get a better deal than us flying over there.
So what were it? 12 in the set, and you get
6 more.
Free.
I'll 6 free. So that obviously makes it. And does it come in a metal tin?
Yes.
That's quite
That's
good.
not bad to start with.
Yeah.
No,
white.
They won't last as long as a full. I'll show you. If I can find it.
No, I can see.
Ian, what about that test pack of CADPRO that you told me
This
about?
is a good thing. If you can get these to have a go at and build up.
Yeah,
because
that's
these are
what
not
I
half
did.
as expensive, and you get quite a bit of paint.
Yeah, and
right?
it's in a tin as well.
It's like that.
Look at that.
It comes in a tin like that. Yeah.
That's nice.
And you get 5. Wait a minute. 1, 2.
You get 5,
3, 4,
I think.
5 colours. They're all colours you'll need to start with. But obviously, I've built mine up a little bit more. If I can get it open. And I just put them in them. I mean, there's a lot more than 5 in there now. And you get, if I can find one that's a full one.
Ooh, look at all that. Very cool. I've got a box on my desk right here, Shannon, the same one that you've got.
Basically, you get
the good size tubes.
I don't know whether is it 21 or 15 mil. That I'm not right.
Hold on, I'll have a quick look.
Remember.
It is. Mine's a 10 mil.
Oh, the 10 mil.
Yeah.
Oh, that must be the extended size one. Yeah, you can get them that big, and you can get them that big. That's your 10 mil.
Is that a 10 mil as well?
Yeah.
And it's
I think they're around about. These are about £20, are they? So you're talking about just short of $30.
Yeah, 30, 32.
And these, it's got the ACRYLIC, I can never say it, the ACRYLIC, French artist watercolor. You want to make sure that you get the artist grade.
It's that, and not the Le Petite Aquarelle.
That's right.
That,
Yeah.
that is
Yeah,
the Julie version.
I see it. They have them at Jerry's. They're $17.
Oh, that's pretty.
What each tube?
No, for a test pack of 5.
That's
Go
pretty.
for
Yeah.
it. That's a rate. That's better than what we get.
Yeah, that's a really
But that's
good
the
price.
La
That.
Petite, right?
No,
Yeah,
it's exactly,
I
it looks
yeah.
exactly what
Yeah.
like you
Oh
saw.
wow. Yeah, the exact thing
Go
you
for
just
it.
showed, she looked up
That is
$16.
a really good deal.
Very good
Put it
deal.
this way, it cost me about £20 for one of these. UK. So
Yeah.
what would that
Okay.
be? America? 20,
Oh, that's good.
28,
That's a
28
better
dollars.
Yeah.
that's
If
a
you
better
get them,
deal than the 12 with the +6 for 68. You're
That
better
is-
off
Yeah.
getting the
Yeah.
5.
Start with these and build up.
Yeah.
and Bill,
build
that's
your
exactly what I did.
There you go.
and
Okay.
build your own colours that you like.
Okay, it's
That is
official.
more
I will
economic.
buy that for her.
Yay.
Oh, hey.
Oh, is that
There you
nice?
go.
Ah,
And
that's what I did with
We're
mine.
on record. We're on record. So
Yeah.
that is a right deal.
I will buy that set for you.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh.
That's very nice. That's what I did.
Why doing all mushy?
That's that's the only way that I can get artist grade
Right.
things
Very,
like
very,
Smellier
very
or Holbein
good.
is buying the smaller set and then maybe buying the odd extra colour one by
Build
one.
up.
Yeah.
Build up a set with colours that you want rather than being given the colours and then not ever using them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, we have some comments in
Hey,
the chat. Weblight Dream says it's a very adorable kitty and she loves the painting. And Mystic Unicorn says it looks like a mini tiger that lost its orange.
Yeah, I mean, the actual cat looks a little bit tigerish.
It is a bit, yeah. Has he got a name? He or she?
Moggy. Moggy the cat.
Moggy.
I like that name. That's a
Moggy
cool
the
name.
cat.
That's a cute.
Okay.
Montague.
Montague. Ooh,
Because
that's
it's a posh cat. Montague or Moggy.
you should, if you're going to call it Montague, you should give it a little, like a molecule. What are those? Oh,
A Monica.
yeah. No.
A Monica
No,
and a
no.
Monica.
A Monica.
Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Moving swiftly on. Crack on, Ian. Crack on.
Crack on. Anyway, I'm going well over time, so I'm going to be finishing it next minute or two. Guys.
You are. It's 5 minutes past 11, Mr. Jackson.
Yes, I know. I'm well over time today, aren't I? Because I've been waffling. All waffle, no painting.
I know. Yeah.
No, actually, that's it. I'm going to leave it at that for now. I'll let you guys get on with your life, and I'll finish this off with details later. Because all it is detailing now.
Okay, thank you, everybody.
Should we give him a round of applause?
Thank you for being on, everybody that's on panel.
Oh,
and thank you for people in the chat for joining us, and thank you to the moderators.
Go Bears! Go Bears!
Go Bears!
Yay!
And I will do a live stream with those Paul Rubens paints that you very kindly got me with the gift.
Oh yeah, that would be nice, Gracie. And I'll try to do a little fun thing with the oxos. We'll see. We'll see. Next time I make roast beef.
So you could name it the Oxos have landed.
Can you guys see that little box there? That's my Shannon, look. It was a little test pack, a very small test pack of Shannon, and I think you get about. Do you get 5 in there?
You get 5, yeah. Is that what I've just shown you there?
Yeah. And then
bye.